Hello and welcome back to Everything Boats with Captain Franklin here, where we discuss boats and boating, from maintenance and repairs to seamanship and safety, as well as everything in between. This podcast is a companion to my YouTube channel of the same name, so if you like and find it useful, be sure to subscribe and please check out my YouTube channel as well, where you'll find hundreds of informative videos on pretty much every boating topic imaginable. Today's podcast, How to Inspect Your Boat's Electrical Systems, Part 3. Hello and welcome to another episode of Talking Naughty with Captain Frank. So today we're continuing my 4-part series on how to inspect your boat's electrical systems for issues. The goal here, of course, is to head off potential problems while keeping your hours on the water boat safer and electrically trouble-free. In my first video of the series, I talked about inspecting your DC power systems. In my last episode, I talked about inspecting your AC power systems. So if you missed either of those videos, I'll include links to both in the description section below. So today's topic is how to inspect your circuit breakers and wiring. And just to recap, the last segment of this series will be covering inspections of your onboard charging system. By that, I mean battery chargers, inverters, as well as solar and wind power systems. So you don't want to miss that. Before we get this party started, if you like this video, just a reminder, please like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. So to start off with, safety first, right? Although the inspections and checks mentioned in this series of articles are geared towards the average boater, if you have any questions or you're not sure about how to do something, any of these inspections, always seek the advice of a competent marine electrician, preferably one that is well-versed in the standards and recommendations provided by ABYC, American Boat and Yacht Council, and also the NFPA, National Fire Prevention Association. So let's get right into it. First up, we're going to talk about electrical panel installations. Check circuit breakers by flipping each individually and verifying that their respective circuits energized when you do turn them on. You turn it on, is it energized a circuit? If you have a breaker that feels loose or worn during operation, that's when you want to replace, right? Some boaters develop the bad habit of using circuit breakers as on and off switches for their equipment. This not only wears out the breakers quicker, but also causes arcing, which can damage both breaker contacts and sensitive electronics equipment. After securing all power, battery switches, dockside, and vessel AC breakers, inverters, and auto start generators, open and inspect the rear of each AC and DC panel for problems such as corrosion, charred terminals, broken wires, or exposed conductors. Check all breakers and fuse holders, ensuring each is tight and secure, and neaten up wiring behind the panel using wire ties or another management tool, such as the corrugated little plastic stuff split. Those are very good for neatening up your wire runs as well. All panel connections should be crimp-on ring terminals, preferably the ones with the attached heat shrink tubing to prevent moisture entry and corrosion. Replace all electrical tape joints and household or residential style twist-on connectors, such as wire nuts. Both of these will eventually fall off and probably leave an exposed energized conductor. As far as the wiring, inspect all of your boat's spaces for loose hanging wire runs, damaged conductors, and chafe points, particularly where the wires pass through bulkheads or other such partitions. Wiring should be supported every 18 inches with non-metallic supports, except in the engine compartment or engine room, where you have to use metallic wire supports. The use of solid copper wire, such as residential style Romex wiring for AC circuits, is not recommended on board. Solid wire is susceptible to breakage due to vibration, a situation that can result in arcing and possible fire. This is particularly true with regards to the AC power system. Have all solid wiring replaced with multi-stranded marine-grade wire by a competent marine electrician. In addition to being a great way to head off potential problems, these regular inspections of your circuit breakers, your wiring, AC and DC systems also provides an opportunity for you to familiarize yourself with each of your onboard electrical systems. Trace out any wiring you're unfamiliar with and take the time to ensure your electrical system wiring diagrams are up to date, all of which will ease your troubleshooting problems and woes and make you more sufficient in the event a problem occurs. In other words, the more you're familiar with the system, the better your chance of fixing it while you're underway or away from the dock, rather than having to do without a system or wait until you get back to the dock for somebody else to fix it.